basically it was like, oh, you have the service for free for 90 days. And I was like, oh, this will be rolling and we'll make money in 90 days. And then 60 days in, everything shut down. And I was like, I guess I'm losing everything.
Come.
Everything to you. You say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving. If you want to leave, take good care. I hope you got a lot of nice things to wear, but then remember nice things turn bad out there. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
I'm glad you liked it because I made it up like the whole time. I was like, I literally have no clue how to do this. I'm just gonna wing
I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. You know I never wanna see you sad. Don't be a bad girl. If you wanna leave, take good care. I hope you make a lot of nice friends out there, but remember there's a lot of bad hair. Beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember you like a child girl. La 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 la. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Try to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember you like a child girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember you like a child girl.
Oh, did they say that?
Yeah,
I didn't hear.
they're like, people are laughing,
What?
but it doesn't mean
I
it's
had
funny.
one,
Oh,
two,
wow.
but you know what to do.
They were
Three little birds sat on my window,
Oh.
and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change,
I was like, oh my god, when this is
the
such and
more
such podcast.
they
And I was
stay
like,
the
yeah.
same.
I was like, that's the one thing fucking
Hesitate,
sucks.
no, put your weapons on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead and put your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead and put your head down. You gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely, sipping tea in a bar by the roadside. Don't you let those other boys fool ya? I love that afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more you stay the same, the more they seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Just more than I can take.
We got Ryan Prince. Is that good?
Some nights kept me away. I thought that I was stronger. When you're gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer. Do what you wanna. Girl, put your records on. Tell me.
Unless you want to show your nipples.
Just go ahead.
All three. Where's the third one?
Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope
It's
you
easy
get
to
your
I can see it.
Just go ahead, let your hair down.
An art trick?
Tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down.
Like a cat.
Yeah, but
Hope you get your dreams.
it's
Milky
not
teats.
true about extra breast fat. Did you know breast fat can be anywhere on the body, even the ankles?
So we can just say that my ankle chub is breast fat. It's an extra tit.
I mean, so it's super common, and apparently, like most of the time, when like someone has like a thinner build and like a little bit more somewhere, it's
Okay.
probably breast fat.
Got it.
So, did you say same?
Testes.
Pee pee poo poo man.
Hibiscus.
More hibiscus tea, my lord.
Put the piss in my hibiscus.
Hit or miss. Is she okay? I haven't heard. Hit or miss.
Oh. Yeah, she's fine.
Okay, I haven't heard from her in a long time.
Oh, she's. I miss her.
Okay, well that's good for her. Get that money, I guess.
Oh wait.
Seems weird at this point, keeping you guys in the dark.
I forgot.
So,
Ugh.
yep, there it comes. Hold on. Give you an
Daddy.
actual introduction here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe just
Hide our
pitch
shame.
darkness in the shadows fits more.
Smoke in the
shame.
shadows.
Yeah. Isn't that the 5th Harry Potter book?
Sure.
Lactose of the Under Abyss.
So because we still haven't done the blue video,
Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Friendfiction. Please welcome already on the stage this month's cast for Friendfiction.
Hello. Hi, and welcome to Friendfiction, the show where comedians write fan fiction about each other. This month I wrote, I already did it, I'm not still doing it, about,
That's good.
yeah, I did finish before, fortunately.
that's good.
Yes, but I'm here with the cast of Nymphomercial, the partial cast, at least. Hi. So I don't know if you know or not, I don't know who in the audience at home knows or not, but Nymphomercial is a podcast where they do...
What's the tagline? Verbatim.
Where
I'm
we
so sorry. You're on
review
such a flow.
Where we review
hentai, both enthusiastically and regrettably.
Yes,
Yeah.
there we go.
Just imagine like a little drop of cum like splashing over the words.
Yeah.
There, yeah, like the fall of the bouncing ball.
Yeah,
but
like a
worse.
sing-along.
Yeah, yeah. So that's who I've got here with me this month. So I'll introduce you. Cake.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
Yes.
This is not going to be awkward at all.
No.
I mean, we've known each other since we were 6 years old. So, Girl Scouts. It's going to be great.
Yep, and we've watched each other blossom into a couple of fucking weirdos.
Yep.
So, yeah. Yeah. Is there anybody from our Girl Scout troop that didn't turn into a homo?
No, I'm pretty sure everybody.
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 Yeah, it's wild.
Was it in the water?
Yeah.
Probably.
It was the gay agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just do an infomercial and you do the Twitch stream.
Yep, I just do an infomercial, the podcast, and then I'm active on our Twitch, and I'm also active streaming games in our Discord server. I stream the games that Twitch TOS won't let me stream within the Discord server. So if you're into all kinds of Futanari games, please join our Discord and you can watch me play through them.
The Futanari cinematic universe.
Yes, the Futanari, Owlyboy Futanari cinematic universe.
Have you streamed any Princess Maker games yet?
I haven't. I do have the Steam version, but it is severely nerfed, and it is quite unfortunate. It is very different than our experience playing it as impressionable youths.
Yeah.
So you can't make your tits bigger.
Yeah. I was about to say, we used to make the tits so big, and then anybody had the audacity to be surprised when either of us came out.
Yep.
You might be able to adjust that in OBS, so
Okay.
we can hack it.
Okay.
For sure. All right. And then our the other host, the host, arguably, I don't know. I know you as the person that does everything. Milk. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. And how are you?
I'm good. Nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, you've mentioned that a couple times.
I'm not one for acting in any capacity. I'm famously the person on an infomercial that says, "No, I don't want to do bits."
We're doing bits.
Yeah, they've talked me out of it. We've done some bits now.
All I know you to do is bits.
Right? See, that's what I'm saying. So resistant to do them.
But they're not planned.
Okay.
It's just because I'm spitting out the reality I perceive because I'm losing touch.
I see.
It's not scripted.
Well, I did try to write you in a way that you would be able to authentically react to what's happening. So.
So just yelling understandably.
Yeah, you understand.
Yeah.
So you don't just do an infomercial though. You do Domain Daddies,
Domain days, yeah.
which I've been on a few times now.
3 out of 6 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
I've been on one.
Yeah. Cake was on the last one, which will be the next podcast. It's a weird schedule.
Yeah. And that was a weird show. Yeah.
We tried Pilk. It was great.
We did try Pilk, which is Pepsi milk for anybody that I didn't know that was a meme. I thought somebody made that up in a comment section of one of my videos. I was like, that's genius. And then it was a thing, and I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah.
No, just uncultured.
Just uncultured. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're just like the Amish, but with memes.
Yeah. The meme-ish?
You're memic.
Yeah. Beautiful. And then in a few days, on Thursday, we're doing a very special episode of Stab.
Yes. If I understand correctly, I'm the first guest host of the Stab show. I think it's only been hosted by the original host, John Patrick Morris, Henry Jingleheimer Schmidt, the third. And then Jesse P. Jones. And I was like, I miss Jesse being a panelist. So I bullied him into letting me do an episode. And I'm very excited because I have the talented Melanie Ford as a panelist, as well as Eric
Barger.
I can never remember his last name. I'm pretty bad with names. So, but yeah, should be a good time. I'm not going to say I'm nervous about it. I feel the pressure of having to write this. It's a lot of work to write like 5 panels for 3 panelists and the intros to all that.
Yeah. Give it up for Jesse Jones, who does it every week.
Yeah. But, he's only been doing it for like 8 years or something, so.
For sure. Thank you for saying my name, by the way, because that was the moment I realized I never introduced myself.
Oh.
Milk does that all the time on our podcast.
Yeah.
It's that talking without context.
Yeah, I do that.
You just need like a little elf that asks you clarifying questions whenever you're on stage. I'm just going to get you an elf on the shelf, but like change its face to look really inquisitive.
That sounds good. So before we start,
Are we allowed to open up scripts?
you're allowed to open up scripts now, and then I will buffer for some time so people can do that.
How long does it usually take people to open scripts?
I mean, I don't know, but I was going to talk about the process anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
She sure shut you up.
they said so we could open them. I
That
was
sure
like,
shut
wow.
you up.
It did.
So usually I just host and I don't write the script. I wrote the first one before everything went awful. So doing it again, it was like a great opportunity to be like, oh, there's some things I've been doing that are stupid as a host and producer, and now I know what changes need to be made. So the lesson here is that I need to put myself through this hell every few months. So that's good. Yeah, and then just really the goal was to make every single person here, including myself, uncomfortable. And I think I've succeeded. So, yes.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, if there's anybody I think I made the least uncomfortable, it is Cake. So,
Well, she is the most resilient.
Yeah.
she really
The
is.
things I've seen her discuss with a straight face.
I'm brave. I'm so
You're
brave.
so brave. So strong.
And now I'm upset because I leaned into that when I could have just leaned into you being a furry.
I have no shame.
I know.
Just none.
Cakes embrace the cringe.
Yeah,
Cringe
I
cake.
am cringe, but I'm free.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the only cringe I've embraced is that I dab.
Yeah.
It's not coming back.
Yeah.
Please stop.
No, that one was for Aubrey.
Did you try to bring planking back too?
No, I don't have the core strength. Dabbing is the weak person's planking. I've already strained my arms doing it, and I wish that wasn't a joke.
Beautiful. Okay, so now we are ready to begin our show. So, Friendfiction and myself, Melanie Ford, presents Oral High.
Oh, goody.
Okay, so we start on a split screen between the interior of Milk's apartment and the interior of Cake's room, both at night. We see our protagonists, Milk, early 30s, non-binary, main character, green hair, and Cake, early 30s, female, no discernible facial features, but definitely has a human face, on Discord recording.
And that was 2 Eiffel Towers, Eiffel Towering the London Bridge.
You know, when you told me that we were going to be reading an architectural-centered hentai this week, I expected significantly fewer bodily fluids.
I said up front, I tagged all the expected fluids, and I tagged blood.
You did. I'm still reeling. Did the London Bridge really need a butthole? Was that necessary?
You can't boil everything down to necessity when it comes to fine art.
All right, listeners, good luck on your erotic endeavors.
Bye.
The recording stops.
All right. I'm 87 episodes behind, and I'm thinking I'll get caught up in 3 weeks.
Take your time, self-care and all.
Got to strike while the iron's hot. You never know when things could go all wrong.
That sounds like foreshadowing.
What?
What?
You said something?
What?
Oh, good night, buddy.
They sign off. Cake goes right to bed, reading some of a hentai full of schoolgirl uniforms before falling asleep, while Milk falls asleep hours later at their computer editing podcasts. Cut to interior high school dorm room, morning. An alarm begins going off, a cutesy little jingle. Milk is on the top bunk and Kate is on the bottom. Milk, expecting their bed at home, falls out of the bunk. They scramble onto their feet.
Where am I?
Cake is startled awake by the chaos.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Milk starts looking around the room. Stacks of textbooks, study supplies, and 2 closets full of uniforms.
I'm having one of those dreams where I'm back in high school. Okay, this is okay. At least I'm not naked for this one. Kind of. Weird. I'm at like a private school or something. Also, that Cake is here.
Milk begins pacing while Cake stares on.
Okay, if I just think really hard, I'll wake up.
Milk balls their hands real tight, face scrunched, continuing to do whatever this is. Cake sighs, gets up, and puts her hands on Milk's shoulders.
What? It's hard. This is hard. I have the distinct sense that we are not in a dream. Please stop before you pull a muscle or expel your bowels.
Okay. Where are we? And how do we get home?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Suddenly, Cake goes rigid, arms against her sides, staring through Milk. She begins to speak in a flat tone.
The tags today are...
Milk gives their genuine, audible reactions to the tags as they come through.
Barely legal schoolboys and girls. Well-endowed horny teacher. Spooge puns. Schoolboy orgy. Feet. Vaginal foot magic. Feet puns. Queer-coded villains. Tentacle fucking. And hypnosis kink. I think it counts as a hypnosis kink.
Cake snaps back too. Her and Milk stare at each other for a moment.
None of this is good.
Okay. Suddenly, a loud beep comes over the intercom system. A voice begins to speak on the intercom. Announcement, students of Oral High School. First period starts in 15 minutes. Reminder that today is a half day since the Foot Festival is today at Oral High. Feet are an integral part of the history of Oral High. As we all know. Don't even know why I said it, come to think of it. This year is mermaid and oceans themed, like a land-obsessed mermaid experiencing feet for the first time and finding them to be even more erotic than she could have imagined. Which you already knew since we've been promoting for months. Why am I even here? Anyway, walk on, Oral High's bunions. Milk looks more than displeased.
Hey, did any of that sound familiar to you?
It all sounds disgusting to me, is what it sounded like. We need to figure out where we are and how we're getting home quickly.
I think blending in is going to be our best bet.
Cut to the interior of the Oral High hallway minutes later. Cake and Milk are both in gray uniforms with skirts. They are surrounded by high school-aged children walking in the direction of, they hope, their classroom. Milk suddenly realizes...
I don't think we're aged down.
What are you talking about?
I think we're a pair of euphorias at Degrassi.
Don't be ridiculous. We aren't euphorias. If we're anything, we're the Angelas in a sea of Seans.
What?
Their conversation is interrupted by a friend, 18 years old, long, gorgeous hair. The vibes are not exactly immaculate.
Good morning, my appropriately aged high school besties.
What?
Hi, remind me of your name again?
Oh, Cake. Always pretending you don't know your old pal Cream Pie. Well, I'm sure you're distracted anyways. Bet you're both just excited for the Foot Festival as I am.
I am very, very not excited.
How could you say that? We waited our entire high school careers to become barely legal so we could finally engage in these traditions.
Cake goes pale.
You mean traditions like the toe-sucking competitions? the Orgasm Field Carnival Games, and the magical finale
turns
the soles of feet into vaginas so everyone can engage in the divine debauchery of fucking a vaginal hole with your tongue, body parts, and school supply dildos?
Yes. Yes, obviously those traditions. Get your heads in the game. God. Anyway, see you then.
Cream pie runs off. Milk looks horrified at Cake.
Cake, how did you know any of that?
I'm pretty sure we're inside the hentai I was bringing to the next infomercial.
Cake, why is there so much feet stuff?
I was gonna fuck with you, obviously!
Why can't we have been sucked into the drawing cute things and getting acquainted with regular sleep hentai? Why were we even sucked into hentai at all?
I mean, I still don't even know that part.
They get to the door for the classroom. They open it up to find a teacher with just massive bazingas. Like, huge knockers. Mommy milkers that could feed a village. Gravity-defying sweater puppets. Titters so round, so huge, so buoyant. This rack has absolutely smothered at least a couple perverts. To death.
So in good news, she runs the Foot Festival. If we're stuck here, we get to do like half of this mess with her.
Oh yeah, I do get the option to not tongue fuck a magic hole in her foot.
Well...
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Cut to the exterior of the front of Oral High School, start of the Foot Festival later that day. Cake and Milk leave the building, both already looking haggard. Cream Pie runs out behind them.
Oh boy, it's finally here.
Milk groans. At the entrance of the festival, there is a giant banner held up by two poles shaped like massive, lanky legs, the oversized feet in the air wearing flippers. The banner reads, Oral High's 69th Annual Foot Festival.
Amazing.
And
Nice.
underneath this year's theme, Under the Semen.
Let's go warm up the spunk tank first.
Okay, now it's our time to ditch Cream Pie and figure out, oh no. I feel weirdly compelled to explain what I'm seeing.
Me too.
Cream Pie is running to the line of the dunk tank game?
The Donkey is our homeroom teacher, the one with the NATO-grade ginormous flesh missiles.
Schoolboys are lining up, sucking each other off in order to shoot loads at the dunk target?
And now Cream Pie's joining right on in, but oh, he's offering his supple ass to the other boys.
They all have immediate or intermediately huge penises, but they also already sufficiently lubricated from blowing each other. Don't do this at home, listeners. Please use real store-bought lubricants for anal play.
But this is hentai rules, and classmate 1 is going in.
Cream Pie is about to get cream pied at both ends as classmate 2 fucks his mouth.
Classmates 3 through 7 are starting to lose their place in line and circle around, jerking themselves off, waiting for a turn with Cream Pie's rich, deep, cavernous holes.
Classmate 1 pulls out, aims his thick projectile wad at the target, and misses. Too bad.
And another classmate takes his place with a penis somehow even bigger than the last one.
Oh, it's so big.
One of the classmates has given up jerking himself off, and what is he doing? He's crawling on the grass underneath Cream Pie, rolling into his back, and of course, he's giving Cream Pie a foot job.
Cream Pie is becoming overwhelmed by all the stimulation. The foot job classmate aims his rod at the target, and Cream Pie explodes with cum in a straight, thick shot like a powerful water gun full of cake batter, and it hits the target.
Our homeroom teacher with the drops into the water, and the water begins to fizz.
Oh, no, it's mine. It's mine. Yeah, sorry. The formatting's weird. I also forgot to make a tit joke. And the water begins to fizz. It turns brown as Milk and Cake are hit with the violent smell of vanilla. They can't see what's going on until the teacher rises from the substance formerly known as water, now a completely different person. Ageless but looks 30-something, near identical in appearance to Milk besides a completely brown aesthetic and evil vibes. A completely different person who no longer has tits larger than Gainax. Bummer.
What is this?
They speak as they rise from the water, walking towards our duo.
This? Well, this is my dramatic reveal as the villain, wherein I disclose my plan and build the tension that I might succeed. I am Pilk, and I am going to destroy humanity for my sexual pleasure.
Is that the whole plan?
That's not very detailed. You built no tension at it.
Silence!
Milk and Cake remain silent. Pilk stares them down while Cream Pie is collapsed in the grass, recovering from shooting wad like a crafty stay-at-home mom's newly unclogged glue gun.
Thank you. No! Destroy humanity for my sexual pleasure is not my evil plan, you dehydrated, cum-crazed weebs! It is my thesis statement. Step 1 was simple. Transport you two drained out Inuyasha stands out of your reality and into an alternate dimension you are not equipped to enjoy or survive. The next steps will also be a breeze, since the only thing in the way between what I want and myself is you two monster fucking troglodytes. I bind you two to this world with sex magic. I take Milk's place, my henchman and queer platonic life partner takes Cake's place.
Cream crawls on the grass to Pilk's feet, dribbling penile fluids, leaving something somehow more disgusting than a snail trail in their path.
You've been a plant this whole time?
Well, yeah. Someone had to keep you from just going to the exit and going back to your real lives.
The exit?
Yeah, in your dorm room. On the other side of the bed, there's a...
Shut up! God damn it! You always do this, Cream Pie!
What? You were already the expositional plan reveal. What?
Yeah, but I wasn't going to tell them where the exit is, obviously.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm the one not utilizing the skills we learned in couples therapy to assume the best in each other and be patient.
No, you don't have to apologize. I know you have a professional persona to maintain. It's a lot of stress to be under, to be so evil.
I don't deserve you. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Milk and Cake look at each other, and then back to the villains.
Anyway, we are going to lock you in here with sex magic. Cream Pie and I am going to take your places as brain-wormed, Gainax-obsessed, horny otaku podcast jagoffs. And then here's where the real fun begins. I'm going to use your podcast to turn all the other fursuit-wearing, only manga-reading, Japanese-influent, insists their... I was getting through all of it so well. Insists that ibophilic, barely sentient locker stuffings into sex zombies. They will be compulsively horny, and their sex zombiedom is a sexually transmitted infection. The sex zombies will make each other sex zombies faster than fuck you. Ray Ayanami.
Yes, you did it!
Can make an American Japanophobe literally jizz in his pants. And it will eventually kill and destroy humanity. And I will be there on Earth, masturbating again and again to the chaos of it all. Coming like I've never come in my life, while Cream Pie whimpers in his little cot cage.
That's my thing I like sometimes.
Wait, where are they?
In the time that Pilk has announced their entire plan, Milk and Cake have left their spots. Pilk sees them just about to run back into the college building.
Oh, no, you don't. Cream Pie! Can you walk yet?
No, Mixtrix. I'm sorry, Mixtrix.
Fine. I'll just do it myself then.
Pilk climbs out of the tank that they already climbed out of, running behind Cake and Milk. Interior oral high hallway. Moments later, they fumble with a small bag of holding on their waist. They grab from their bag and throw on the ground behind them as they throw things on the ground behind them as they basically run. What did I do with the grammar? Jesus Christ.
Grammar's hard.
Yeah, they're like pulling stuff out of their bag and they're throwing it on the ground because it's not the thing they're looking for. It's things like dildos, vibrators, cock sleeves, handcuffs, leg spreaders, whipped cream. Finally, they find it, a gigantic whip.
There we go.
With only 5 feet between them, Milk and Cake at the threshold of their dorm room, Pilk cracks the whip. It wraps around the duo and they pull them down the hall back to the festival.
You can't go home yet, my new friends. We still have the main event of the Foot Festival.
Our duo wriggles against the restraints, helpless to escape.
Okay, so I know we're in a bad situation, but am I allowed to enjoy a baddie having me tied up against my will?
No!
You don't have to yuck my yums.
You asked.
It was rhetorical.
Look, we need to figure out how we're getting out of this and getting home. The entirety of humanity depends on it. But more importantly, me not sexting feet also depends on it.
Yeah, we really got to get out of this before Mel has to write a vaguely rapey scene in this corner they've painted themselves into.
Right. But close enough to the corner that there's still some tension about whether or not we're going to actually avoid this vaguely rapey scene or whether Mel is going to have to just go ahead and write it.
I mean, because they don't have time to course correct because they procrastinated working on this for like almost an entire month.
Yeah, exactly.
As they finish their conversation, they're drugged back out to the exterior of Oral High School where the Foot Festival is. Down the stairs, along the concrete path, and under the Seaman banner. The other students, barefoot and led by a now at least waddling cream pie, circle around an elaborate wade pool of a non-copyright encroaching sea hag who is purple, has lots of tentacles with fuckable ends, and seems similar to the drag queen Divine, R.I.P., and definitely not similar to any 1980s Disney villains.
Foot stuff and tentacles.
It was tagged.
Less blathering, more whimpering for your freedom.
Make me.
Pilk rolls their eyes. Students sit on the edges of the wade pool, dipping their feet in and letting out a static groaning.
At least they'll be clean.
A student kicks a foot up, caked in sparkling magical mud.
Great, perfect.
Students begin to slip off the edge into the mud bath, some pulling the tentacles down to more usable levels.
Do you feel that? Like maybe we're going to start involuntarily narrating again?
I do.
A couple students have pulled the dildo-tipped tentacles down to a reachable level and are sliding their feet ginas up and down the plastic shafts.
Cream Pie is inspired to crawl into the mud bath themselves now.
He's barely recovered from the last round, but he's ready to go again.
This time, I'm pitching.
Cream Pie grabs a student swimming seductively on top of the magic mud and puts one of their feet into mouth level.
Meat flaps began to protrude from the sole of the foot, sparkling with magic.
Cream Pie kisses around the Sylvia seductively.
They kiss their way to the foot clit, opening their mouth.
You guys
and
both talk at the same
placing
time.
their lips around the bud, alternating between sucking and licking, only a faint stale aroma hinting to Cream Pie at all that this isn't an ordinary pussy.
Milky Milky didn't say your part.
I think the formatting is fucked up on their phone.
No, it was because you were both supposed to say it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the actor now?
Where are we?
We're right here. Here you go, sweetie. We're supposed to read this at the same time.
I'm so...
No, you're good,
Oh.
Yeah. The formatting on your phone was jank. It's okay.
We'll just pretend that this happened at the same time. It's fine.
Yeah. Post.
Yep. So you can at least say this part. No. Oh, go back this way. Right there. Starting with that.
Cake, why aren't you fighting this at all? Cake, come on, try harder.
I was having fun, okay?
I have an idea. Cream Pie reaches a fist back and punches the student right in the foot tussie.
Sure enough, Cream Pie does as instructed. Since they were mid-oral, they punched themselves in the face.
Hell yeah! And the weird narration spell can backfire.
The students begin breaking their dildo-tipped tentacle arms off at the bath and brandishing them like weapons.
No! What are you doing?
They climb out of the mud bath and towards Pilk. And for spite's sake, it really hurts their foot clits walking around like that.
Then they start beating Pilk with their dildos, clobbering them like an emo pinata.
Oh, hey! No! Stop that this instant! At least fuck my holes too!
They don't fuck their holes.
Oh, man! Oh!
They proceed to beat Pilk to death.
Please, show me mercy!
And Pilk comes to death in the process.
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. Oh, yes! Oh!
Pilk collapses into a pile of blood and cum. The students stop beating, seemingly awaking from a daze. Cream Pie floats on top of the magic mud pool, unconscious.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
They run for the exit in the dorm room. As they run, the world begins to collapse around them. They wrestle the bunk bed off the wall and find a clearly marked exit. Our duo barely clears the threshold as the world implodes completely. And we pick up in the interior of Milk's bedroom, afternoon. Milk and Cake collapse through a portal into the middle of the room.
Okay, we're back in the real world, and no fuck zombies seem to have followed us.
Perfect. And what lessons have we learned today?
We learned that spells that force victims to speak may or may not count as hypnosis kinks. We learned that queer-coded villains are fine so long as your protagonists are queer-coded too. We also learned that under pressure, Mel can come up with an impressive number of ways to insult anime fans.
But most importantly, we learned that I'm right. Feet are gross.
No, we didn't. We didn't actually learn a single thing, did we?
Not at all.
And that's the end.
That was amazing.
That was
you.
fantastic.
That was better than 99% of the schlock that we read.
Yeah. We're going to have to make that into a hentai now.
Yes, 100%.
We just have to somehow sneak like a sentient fuckable car in there, and then I think it's the epitome of an infomercial.
Yeah, basically.
Sorry, I'm stuck on the sentient fuckable car.
Just finish.
All
it's
cars
okay.
are inherently fuckable.
Yeah.
You're right. So.
But the Dodge Neon's the most.
Okay.
Not even over the DeLorean?
Yeah.
That car fucks.
Just because it's hot.
Yeah, it's a hot car.
All right. How was that experience for you guys?
That was fantastic.
It was fun. I feel like I think doing the bullshit that we do on a weekly basis prepared us for this.
Yes.
Nothing phases me anymore.
Yeah, I thought I'd have a harder time with this, but I've talked about someone using their split tongue as an anal defibrillator, so it's the same ballpark relatively.
Yeah.
We have time. What's an anal defibrillator?
You know, just to bring a little spark into the back door.
Oh, okay. I should have been able to infer that for sure. All right.
As the fisting teacher, you should know.
Yeah. Okay. Do you need to go back to fisting school?
Yeah.
God damn it. All right. Okay. We have like 10 minutes, but I don't know. I don't know how to drag.
Should we just circle jerk?
I mean, that's what I do when I have time.
This was amazing, though. You truly outdid yourself. I am curious. What was the writing time period of this? Because it doesn't seem like it was rushed, even though you like call it out at the end constantly.
Oh yeah.
I'll say, knowing Mel for as long as I've known them, this is on brand, and this is because of fan fiction inclinations, isn't it?
Speaking of Mel and fan fiction, there was a certain Digimon vibe to this, which really tracks.
Really? Wow, those subconscious influences.
There needed to be more blue jeans, though.
Yeah, we didn't have any like goth animals in blue jeans. Well, maybe Pilk.
Yeah. Yeah, Pilk.
My headcanon for
Yeah.
Pilk is that they're wearing ripped blue jeans and they have a gun.
Nice.
I should mention, since it might be out of context for everyone listening to this, besides longtime friend fiction listeners, your first posted fanfic was a Digimon fanfic on the AOL
Oh, yes.
forums. Yeah.
Yes. Right.
I like how you didn't.
I keep forgetting that. Yeah.
I spend a lot of time on the Meliki, the Melanie Ford Wikipedia.
The Mickey?
Yeah, the Mickey.
Yeah, I want to say that I started writing this a week ago.
Is that
yeah.
true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kept being like, I need to start this. I need to figure out what I'm doing. I have a vague idea of what I'm doing. I need to sit down. Fuck, I'm not sitting down. Fuck. Yeah. And then I probably wrote 90% of it in the last 3 days.
I mean, I've seen you pull an episode of Stab out of an unfisted asshole in under 2 minutes, so that tracks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's also going on my Mickey. Mel.
Yeah.
It's just the tagline.
That along with graduating from a college deemed too gay.
Yes.
Milk, it's weird that we're friends and you also have a parasocial relationship with me.
That's not weird. That's how I am with
No, that's
all my
yeah.
friends.
Okay, fair enough.
I make Wikipedias for all
They
my
have
friends.
documents.
Yeah. Just wait till my girlfriend's Wikipedia gets released.
Wait till you get access to the Google Drive. It's eye-opening.
I make Excel sheets for all my friends. And it is creepy.
Phenomenal. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to go ahead and do social media plugs and wrap up. I'll go first because I'm uncomfortable. So I did a rebrand recently, and I am on everything at Oops and Non-Binary.
With 2 O's.
With 2 O's, because that is, I hate to break this to you, but that is how Oops is spelled.
Well, that's the canonical Captain Crunch way, but I mean, the internet spells things weird.
You spell it Ops.
You
and
spell
are
it the
only
Midwestern
person who
way.
spells Ops.
I also say ye all, so
Y'all.
I don't know how to interact on the internet, I guess.
Yeah. So you don't have to figure out how to spell baloney anymore. That seemed to be tripping up a lot of people. Yeah, and I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter now. I got noticed by Maintenance Phase last night, and I still have a big fucking head about that. And I'm also on Instagram. TikTok? What?
MySpace?
I'm having a stroke. I might be on MySpace.
Do you smell burnt bologna?
Beautiful. And then, Cake, where can people find you on the social media?
Anywhere you get podcasts, just an infomercial, you can listen to our sweet, sweet voices along with some other fun hentai guests. I'm also on our Nymphomercial Twitch streaming appropriate games, and within our Nymphomercial Discord streaming some not so appropriate games.
Yeah, you can find all that nymphomercial.info or any social media /nymphomercial. Even Discord, because we're fucking badass, and we
we're
got
so cool.
that custom link.
Yeah.
And Milk, where can people find you besides here all the time?
Yeah, you can find me at Stab, which you can always get to with bussybox.us. You can find me also on Nymphomercial. You can hear me crying in the background of the podcast Radio Flom. You can listen to my new podcast, Domain Daddies, where Cake has been a guest. Melanie has been a regular guest. And I co-host with Pilk's actor Jesse P. Jones as we make the internet a even dumber place. And somehow more horny than Nymphomercial.
Yeah.
It got really horny last time.
Yeah, one day Domain Daddies won't be horny because it's just
Never.
about
I don't think
it's
that's true.
just about making dumb websites. But horny is dumb. Anyways, if you care about me and my personal life or the random art of graphic design and stuff, you can find me at Milk Myth everywhere. even.com.
I'm caught up in the realization that the P in Jesse P. Jones stands for Pilk.
Yeah.
There's also something else I was going to say. Oh, you should definitely listen to Domain Daddies because it's funny, but also because Milk has at least once pissed themselves on air.
I had to run off the stage. Yeah, Domain Daddies, wherever you get podcasts, but listen to it on the Good Pods app. We're ranked number 45, I believe, in indie comedy
Wow.
in the world.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Definitely come back next month. At the risk of being wrong, I think my guests next month are Katie Grant, Carissa Edwards, I Can Speak, and Nate Brashears. So if you know improv in this town, you know that's going to be a good show. Okay. All right, I'm done talking. Good night. Stay for Scene Kids.
Thanks for joining us for some nymphomercial friend fiction. All right, I have a dilemma. There's 18 minutes until what would be the start of Scene Kids. Do we leave the stream going? Would that be nonsense? Do we stop it down? I think we're just going to keep it going. So you guys can get something to eat, get comfy cozy, hit the potty, and get back here in 18 minutes. And be here for Scene Kids. So hang out. If you're here and leaving now, think about staying. It's a good show. But if you're done with us for the evening, hope to see you again soon. Hang out. Let me put this on the screen in here so they know that I'm not lying. All right. See you in a bit.
Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour while she rides. Seen kids in two sides, but she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me. So come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. No. Her boyfriend's named Jay. He brings a gun to school and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block and he drives a night ride, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. No. Oh, yeah. She doesn't know she's missing. Oh, yeah. She doesn't know she's missing. And I feel like mold. It's prom night and I am lonely. Lo and behold, she's walking over to me. This must be fate. My lip starts to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about me? Say, come on, come on, come on. I got some tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday. Don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby, like you. No, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby, like you.
Your body may be gone, I'm gonna carry you in my head, in my heart, in my soul. And maybe we'll get lucky and we'll both live again. Well, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, don't think so. Well, that is that and this is this. You tell me what you want and I tell you what you get away from me. You get away from me. Collected my belongings and I left the jail. Well, thanks for the time, had to think a spell, had to think a while, had to think a while. The ocean breeze salty, won't you carry it in your head, in your mouth, in your soul? And maybe we'll get lucky and we'll both grow old. Well, I don't know, I don't know.
Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Scene Kids. Please welcome to the stage your host, Lindsay Monday.
You get away from me. Collect my belongings.
Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out. It is so hot. It's shorts. The shorts are out. It's hot. Thank you for coming out. Round of applause if this is your first time at a Scene Kids. Oh! Okay, newbies, welcome. You're in for a treat. So for those who don't know, Scene Kids is when we take a actor who has prepared a scene, 3 to 5 minute moment from a play, a TV show, what have you. Memorize their part of it, and they are paired with an improviser who has no idea what they're talking about or what they're referencing, and then hilarity and insanity ensues. So we have a great show for you tonight. Do we get right into it? I mean, I'm excited. I think we should just do it. I have two great folks starting out the show. I have Wesley Allen and Lacey Carroll. Come on up. All right, guys. All right. Thanks for being here. Take it away. Okay.
Somebody's made a patsy out of me, and I'm gonna find out why.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah.
Get out of that chair! That's my brother's chair!
Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to sit in that chair.
You crazy rabbit. We're supposed to be in hiding. What's the matter with you?
Okay, yeah, well, rabbits hide. Yeah, so, okay, we're in hiding. Here.
You wanna know?
Yeah, I wanna know.
I'll tell you. A tune killed my brother.
Oh, shit! A tune killed your oh, boy. Okay, you want a massage?
That's right, a tune.
Yeah? Okay, well,
We're investigating the First National Bank of Toontown.
Oh, I've been to Toontown. Wait, we're going to Disneyland? Fuck yes! Oh, boy, you seem sad about that.
Back in those days, me and Teddy liked working Toontown. Thought it was a lot of laughs.
I mean, I think it is. They have that, thing that goes around, and it's a taxi. Is that still there? Yeah, it is.
Anyway, this guy, he got away with a zillion schmillion.
Is that Oh, man, I'm not good at math. Yeah, I believe you.
We tracked him down to this little dive on Yopsel Street. Only he got the drop on us. Literally. Dropped a piano on our heads from 15 stories.
Holy fuck! That's super violent for a place called Toontown. Jesus Christ. All right, whatever you say, dude.
Broke my arm.
Whoa.
Teddy never made it out.
So this guy seems like a tough.
Never did find out who that guy was who did it.
Well, okay. Are you wanting me to help you find this guy?
Last thing I remember, he was standing over me, laughing.
Oh.
With his red, burning eyes, his high, squeaky voice.
Okay, well, this sounds like the origin story of Batman. And, maybe you'll become a superhero. That's kind of cool.
He disappeared into Toontown after that.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Maybe it was the Joker? Yeah. Okay. Gotham, Toontown, they're close to each other. Suburb of one.
Come on, I don't hate you.
Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, listen. I kind of hate you because you don't like listening to me. But, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't.
Oh, okay, well then, I'm warming up to you a little bit then.
Look, I'm sorry I yanked your ears.
Yeah, that really hurt, and I have really cute earrings on, so please, stop. I'm always worried about that.
All the times I yanked your ears. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I stopped wearing hoops because of it. Terrifying. But yeah, okay, just don't do it again, please.
Only time will tell.
Fuck you! No!
And scene.
I forgot to mention earlier, folks who haven't been here. We'll discuss, which is what we're doing now, what this might be from. So we'll ask you and everyone. Does anyone recognize this or no? Oh, there's some hands. There's a lot of hands. None of the newbies? Okay. All right. That's fine. Anyone want to shout it out? Yeah.
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
The Toontown, I started to make a connection. But then I thought, I looked away and then I thought Batman. Maybe it is Batman. Wait, no, it's not Batman.
That movie caused so much childhood trauma with the sneaker.
The dip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. And Batman equally. So I think it's on the same level. I never walked down an alley with my parents, ever.
I was scared of bats.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Just big barrels
Yeah.
really triggered me.
Keep away.
Give yourselves a round of applause. Give them another hand. Thank you guys so much. Get out. Get out. Thank you guys. So that was fun, right? We're going to do it again. We have 2 more awesome performers coming up. Let's give it up for Mel Ford and Dank. Come on up. Give me some. Crush it. I'm Faye.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Alan. How are you doing?
What?
I'm Alan. Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
It's fucking New Year's?
Oh shit. Yeah. I was hoping to, go out and party, and I was just seeing if you want to come with. You're just hanging out here,
What?
So one of my coworkers invited me to a New Year's party. They said, bring whoever you want. I got no one. I walked into you. You want to come with? I don't know. You seem cool.
I swear, my boyfriend doesn't tell me anything.
Oh shit, your boyfriend lives at 452 Wallaby Street?
She left you at a fucking train station?
Fuck you. You read right through me, huh? Do I give that off that aura? Just she left you at a train station vibes? Because I get that a lot.
What a fucking cunt.
It was pretty amicable. But then she said, and now I'm going to take you to the train station after this nice breakup and be on your way.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. But you want to come to this party?
It's just heroin.
Oh shit, that's what you're doing. Oh my god. I thought you had gravy and you were just
Why?
Well, it's like the same color, I think. That's gravy and heroin look kind of the same.
Look, I know what you fucking are.
A guy that got left at a train station. I know. We've been over this.
You're a fucking junkie ass bitch.
Saw that too, huh? That's exactly why she broke up with me.
And you're probably eating that ginger's ass for oxys.
Fuck, you have a way of just fucking piercing into my soul. How do you know this? Are you God?
Or whatever it is that you're into.
Okay, not God specifically. There could be multiple. But are you one of them? I don't know.
Fucking junkie ass bitch.
Fuck, ow. God damn it, that really hurts.
And scene.
Thank you.
All right, audience. Does anybody know what this is from? Tyler's hand shot right up. You
Oh
Yeah?
I
Yes.
didn't know that. All right, hell yeah.
You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Oh my gosh. That show is dark. About children, too. I can't watch it a lot at one time. How about you? You like that show?
Yeah, I mean, I like the best of Faye. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
I wish-
she's great.
Yeah.
They were great. Give yourselves a round of applause one more time for them, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's keep it going. All right. I think we're halfway. This is the halfway mark. It's happening so fast. I am in this next one, so yeah, I know. And I am joined by a fantastic actor, Tyler Sexton. Get up here. Let's do this, man. All right, sorry, we're ready.
Have no fear, here I am.
Thank God, we are slammed in the kitchen, and like you're 30 minutes late, like we gotta go.
Sean has been done a great injustice, and I won't stand for it.
I know, like the things are dicey in the kitchen politics, but like we have a party of 12 coming in, and can it wait?
Luckily for him, I am no stranger to the song and dance of the courtroom.
All right, Jeff, we'll do one faux courtroom scene, and then we gotta get back. There's a freaking baseball banquet going on back there, man. They're stressed.
For I myself used to be a barrister on the Queen's Bench, and mainly representing myself for crimes such as soliciting and pornography.
You've been kicked out of the restaurant several times for these offenses, but we won't touch on that. Go ahead and continue.
But I've mainly defended a lot of hogs and horses.
It's a Texas Roadhouse, but we don't have like live cattle here. That's a painting. Those are just horns.
What?
They're just horns. This is just a Texas Roadhouse.
Oh. Now, my lords, ladies, and gentlemen, I feel a huge injustice has occurred today, and it needs addressing.
All right, I'm just gonna bust this table. Just give me 5 minutes, man. All right.
Well, this chap has the hair of a pedophile.
I am so sorry. We don't let him work during the busier hours, but we'll have them throw a free dessert your way. Shut the fuck up.
I've got to be honest. I haven't set foot in court in about 300 years.
Yeah, I can fucking tell, man. Cool. I'm gonna bust this table too. Finish up.
Objection.
Go ahead.
Objection.
I am so sorry. Could you just say overruled, and he'll just kind of wrap it up.
Objection? My techniques and methods might be a bit old-fashioned.
All right. Carry on, sir.
May I approach the bitch?
Did you say bench or bitch? You can't call them
I
bitches.
said, may I approach the bench? What did you think I said?
Hi, sweetie. I know. It's your birthday. Would you mind if he approached the bench? Just a fun little game. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. I'm going to need to wrap this up. The common man, whether he be Neanderthal or troglodyte, they all deserve their day in court. A slice of a fair system, wouldn't you say?
Just say yes. Just say yes.
What is she talking about?
She just wants her lava cake. If you want to run to the I'll run to the
What the fuck?
It's her birthday, man. You can't just be yelling at our customers. It's a family establishment. I am so sorry. We'll add it to the bill. I am so sorry.
And scene.
Thank you,
was
Tyler. That was super fun. Have to poll the audience. I have no idea. Oh, okay, just someone. Let's hear it.
No.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, that's the vampire show. That is a good show. And you were one of them.
Laszlo.
Thank
you.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Round of applause for Tyler.
Thank you.
I have to reference the list. Oh my gosh. All right. Listen, guys. We have two more. This next group, this next duo, you are in for a treat. Patrick, Gilbert, get your heinies up here. All right. Take it away, guys.
You want some coffee?
No, I'm trying this new protein shake stuff. Getting back in the gym, getting that COVID weight off. I'm really doing my thing. I got my fresh fruit and my protein shake.
So you still take cream and sugar?
Well, a little bit of whole milk. You need your fats, dude. You need a little bit of that fat, a lot of that protein.
Look, bitch. I'm just trying to make sure you're not going to cause any trouble around my baby girl.
Look, I've been lifting for a long time, all right? I know form. I know precision. I can lift 500 pounds above that baby's head and not drop a single sweat on that baby's face.
Look, I know I fucked you over, and I fucked you over bad, and I wish I hadn't. But I did. But I'm a different person now.
When you spot somebody, they put their life in your hands. And what you did to me, you don't forget that.
So when are we going to do this?
I don't think I'll ever be ready for that. I found someone else.
There's a park where I teach or I coach Little League. It's a mile from here. You wear black, I wear black. And we'll have a knife fight. At 2:30 in the morning. No one will bother us.
One sec, bro. You dropped it on me, and now we have the knife fight because you're mad that I won't let you spot me anymore, and I don't drink coffee anymore, and I think we just should part ways, dude.
Fuck you, bitch. He didn't qualify that. He didn't qualify that. Black Mamba. I should have been Black Mamba.
No. You don't come on the scene fresh, new, clean as a baby's bottom and expect to be Black Mamba, okay? How do you think I got 500 pounds up there? Every day I worked for 12 years, all right? 12 years. That's how you get Black Mamba.
Very funny. Very funny. And sing.
The prop work you see in scene kits sometimes is next level. One more time. That was, I know you turned around a couple times, but it was a while until I noticed there's a gun in the back of his pants. I was frightened for a moment. No, that was awesome. Great job. This wasn't the first time you've done the acting portion, is it?
It's the second time.
The second time you crushed it. I know you were amazing. That was great. Okay, audience, does anyone know? Hands are going up. What is this from? Kill Bill, Black Mamba. That's right. Oh, that was good. That was good. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys absolutely crushed it. if you guys enjoy this show, Stab does shows every day. They perform them here. They stream. You can see this show the second Saturday every month. Watch it here, watch it online. There's also a show after this one with Jesse Rivera. It's called Dear Abby WTF, where they take those Dear Abby letters from like 50s, 60s, and they read them now and see what kind of weird shit advice they were giving and give their own spin on it. So stick around for that. We have one more scene. I'm like so sad, but it is a great duo. Are you guys ready for one more scene? Have you enjoyed it? Newbies, you guys like this, right? You love it? Tell your friends, come back. Okay, I'm gonna bring the last two up here. Carrie John, Jesse Jones. Okay.
Let's turn. Okay.
I'm really sorry about what happened in the gym. I had no idea you couldn't dance.
Did you see that guy's head get fucking crushed when his spotter fucking flaked? That was fucking crazy.
Would you feel better if you knew one of my secrets, or?
Did you crush somebody with a barbell because you were a shit spotter too?
No, we're not talking gross here. It's just embarrassing.
Oh, okay. Well, I could tell you some of mine. Like, I'm shitting my pants right now.
This information cannot leave this room, okay? It would devastate my reputation as a dude.
Yeah, no, I get it too. You probably shouldn't say anything about...
I've never bagged a babe.
Oh, that's cool. Because, you know, nowadays, that's kind of a... We're trying to be more in touch and less shitbags. So, like saying bagged, you wouldn't want to have bagged anyone anyway, because that seems like forceful. And it's just not consent, bro, is what I'm saying.
I'm not a stud.
Oh, but stud. Oh, okay. So, I mean, things mean different things now. So, like being in touch with your feelings and recognizing and appreciating and acknowledging hers, that's tight.
I got the rep in 6th grade, and it just kind of stuck with me, and I don't know, I'm still on hold.
Well, that's all right. I mean, you wouldn't want to have bagged anybody in the 6th grade anyway, because that's gross. Like, even in the context of you both being 6th graders, that's still not something that I want to think about. So you can take your time, bro.
I'd really appreciate you not laughing at me, okay?
Why would I laugh? Dude, Broham. Sick friend. Raw dog. Wait, that's not a good one. It's everything's topsy-turvy. No.
That's not what I meant. What I meant is...
Oh, hey there.
Pardon me.
No. Bro, again, it's the times. Nothing's got to... Oh, there we are. Yeah, I don't know where to put mine.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, just... Okay, so... Like, I've been noticing... Like, everybody's bi now. So that's not even a thing. That's like a handshake nowadays. Anything that's not full penetration is just bros hanging out.
Probably zoning in on my brainwaves or something.
Oh yeah, we're like here, and then I'm starting to feel like we're like here, but I don't want to make any. I mean, you've made very clear your intentions here, and okay. Well, there we go. Oh,
I'm not embarrassed.
Okay.
Fresh breath is a priority in my life.
Tell us. I don't know which. I've touched too many. I remember last time I had a mint.
I care about it, really, I do. I mean, I know I kind of came on like a poozer on the bus earlier, but that's just so my friends, they won't think that I'm a jerk.
Well, okay. So if you have friends that won't like you if they don't think you're a poozer, then I don't think those are good friends. All right, so here's the time where you assess like who you are and where you want to be. Do you want these friends in your life down the road? Is this a stage? Are you acting out? What's going on?
The thing is, I'm kind of like the leader, kind of like king of the dipshits.
I mean, is that where you see yourself in 5 years? Because, I mean, you can keep being the king of the dipshits, or a poozer, or whatever else is going on. Or you could, like, not do those.
Would it be totally off the wall if I asked if I could have sex with you?
No, see, that's what I'm talking about with consent. So I appreciate that more than the jump. Not that I didn't appreciate those. Those were clear signs that you were trying to make your intent known. But expressing your wants through verbalization and then getting a confirmation from your attempted suitor, that's where it's at.
Wait, do you know anything about floppy disks?
Oh, do I? Man. This mint reminded me of the other pills I have to take.
See, the thing is, I've got kind of a problem.
Mm.
Well, floppy disks are pretty expensive, and see, the thing is, I made a bet with my friends, the dipshits. I bet them that I do it with you.
For floppy disks?
But this was before I knew you as a person.
All right, that's
I can
cool,
get
though.
proof without actually getting physical.
Well, I mean, you want a receipt? Are we talking 3.5? We talking 5 1/4? What do we need here right now? Because I could erase a couple copies of Doom that I've got, and I can get you those 3.5s, and we'll just call it squares.
Could I borrow your underpants for 10 minutes?
Oh, you don't want these.
What a way to close it out. Jesse Jones, Carrie John, that was so great. That was...
Thanks for talking about consent a lot. Because the movie this came from was not consensual.
Audience, let's hear it. Yeah? 16 candles. Fun fact, 7th, 8th grade, Hot Topic. Have you heard of it? I bought a shirt that I wore to, I think, 7th and 8th grade. Scene from that movie, Can I Borrow Your Underpants for 10 minutes? And I wore it to school. So I'm familiar with that movie. Thank you both so much. Thank you guys for coming out.
So,
let's hear it.
I hadn't talked to anybody in the cast, but that's super early. And these guys paid upwards of $10. Would we like to bring folk up and do like 20-minute montage-y business?
I think we gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feels like I gotta wire everybody back up.
Oh, will you wire us
That's
up?
all right. I don't know if it'll be
Fuck it.
too much of a pain in the ass. So, you know what? If you're not in the scene, maybe I'll be crawling on you to put a mic on you. But otherwise,
Oh, okay.
That mint went down the wrong pipe. I got it.
Sorry for choking you.
You know that guy? Because he looked like he really knew you. And I don't think I'm up for that. I think when I enter a friendship, I want it to be the two people having a conversation.
You answered the ad on Craigslist, and this was part of the deal. It's like that guy, you, me, and we see what happens. That's what I put in the ad.
That's what I get for implying all right? Look, this kickball thing, all right? I'm not really like a people person. one of us will run get it, and that'll just be our day. And then we can move up to like maybe baseman, an outfielder, maybe even an ump, but like 10 years down the line.
We're on the fast track to the dodgeball championship, man. A kickball championship. We can't just be fucking around, not playing all the positions, getting the whole team.
No, I'm not comfortable with that. I hate Craigslist.
Listen to me, you're gonna play some fucking kickball, all right? Now you're gonna go over to that base. Go to that base.
Okay.
Go to that base. I'm gonna pitch this ball to you, and you're gonna kick it, man. We're gonna do this, all right?
And that's the part I'm good with. Just, all right, do it. I'm good with this part.
What's the part you're concerned about,
The
then?
other people watching and like judging it, like, what if I miss? And I'm like,
It's too fucking late, bro. This park is full. Look at all of them here.
Where'd they come from?
Kick the fucking ball.
Didn't answer my ass.
That's a strike.
got
Go
it.
fucking
All right, I got it.
Thanks, old man Barley.
My kid not to sing anything.
You're gonna have to get over it, man. The crowd's here.
Don't make it 2 strikes.
What do you think it's gonna be like when we're in, Germany for
But I
the
get my-
championship? Ready?
Germany.
The one that you handed me first. Did you?
We'll run, damn it! Let's
That's not Patrick
go!
Almighty.
Got this floor. Which way?
That explains a lot. Oh shit, my thumb's gone.
You're not gonna hit me, are you?
You're out of there.
Get the fuck out of there!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spring this on you guys.
Oh, it's all good.
Making my morning smoothie.
Yeah, I'm just having a bowl of checks, just like I.
What?
I'm having a bowl of checks, like I do every
I
morning.
hear you over the sound of the blender.
A bowl of checks.
Here.
And you don't. Okay, fine. It's fine. I don't care about checks either. It's just this blender's driving me insane. You have it going like 8 hours a day. I don't understand how it's still functioning. Do you need to liquefy every meal?
Yeah, you know that the dentist said that they're basically nothing. They're
Yeah.
air.
Well,
It hurts to chew, man. You
Okay.
gotta be a little sensitive to my plate, all right? I gotta liquefy all my fucking food here.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
Sorry, I didn't. I know.
Here, this is
It's a
a
sensitive
little-
topic. I know.
It's a little too chewy.
Okay, so, I don't want to be rude, but you have a mouthful of what we call, in the biz, dentistry. You have ghost teeth.
This runs in my family.
That's okay.
My dad had ghost teeth. He inherited them from my grandpa. We've got some sort of weird fucking curse on our teeth in this family, and everything hurts.
Okay. Well, here's the bright side. Soups, for days. You can just slurp everything. Also, weirdly enough, things that sound scary.
I do really like ghost peppers.
Yes. You can go to state fairs and dazzle the rubes at whatever stand that you got. I'm trying to
cut back. Ghost teeth? I don't know. So does that mean your teeth are kind of functional but just invisible?
They're haunted.
Oh,
so
shit.
So if you actually looked in here, you could see
my God,
the
yeah.
ghoul in the back,
Yeah.
fighting with the zombie over here.
Shit.
It's
a lot going on.
There's an inner story happening within my mouth.
Damn, I'm sorry. I should have been a lot more sympathetic towards you. And
Yeah.
what do they prefer? What kind of?
So I can't hear you over the.
So blueberry cereal.
Oh, hey, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor. How's it going?
I'm new here. I'm just moving into my apartment.
Well,
you don't mind if you help me? Could you help me move my stuff in?
Sure, I can help you a little bit, I guess.
All right. You know, I didn't set up my electricity. Can I borrow some of yours? I'm just going to plug the TV in just a little bit. I'm just going to go in your apartment.
Electricity's getting pretty expensive, so I don't know about, you mean...
It's okay. It's just going to be for a minute, that's all.
Okay, you see you have a pole extension cord and a generator.
I'm just going to sit down for a second. I'm a little tired. I'm going to borrow your chair since I'm in your apartment already.
Okay,
Is that the remote right there? Can I use that?
No.
That's rude. I'm new. I'm your new neighbor.
I know, but this is a lot more than a cup of sugar, man. What are the boundaries here? Why are you coming in and taking over my fucking
Hey,
life?
I was wondering if you were... Who the fuck are you?
I'm the new neighbor. I'm new here.
Are you letting people into our house again? Just random strangers?
He was very insistent, and I was just trying to be polite, and then, it's like the give a mouse a cookie thing. He just really went for it.
I was just going to ask, I'm a little hungry. I noticed that when I was in the kitchen while you guys were talking about me, I saw lunch meat, so I just made myself a little sandwich. So I'm just going to make myself at home. I'm that kind of neighbor. I make myself at home.
So you're the bad kind of neighbor. The kind of neighbor
You're the squatting kind of neighbor, aren't you? You're trying to get in here and take over.
See, I feel like we're more on the same page.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
And I'm glad we're being communicating more.
It's been a struggle. And
I even took the remote from him.
I believe you, babe. I believe you. But this fucker's gotta go. All right, the most important thing is he can't get anything sent here, packages, he can't,
By the way, Amazon's going to be sending a couple of packages here.
Hey, I've got a package for the neighbor down the road.
That's me.
What's the address, though?
Here.
Oh, shit, now he's in. What do we do? Let's find out what he ordered first. Wait, hey, bud. Just what'd you order?
I don't answer questions.
You know what? Let's just move into his house. I don't like dealing with this stuff.
We're just gonna switch houses.
Yeah, there's a whole show about it. You swap houses.
That could be kind of the adventure we've. Yeah, sorry. Did you need something?
No, I'm just watching TV. I think you guys should subscribe to HBO because you guys don't have all the cable stations, and I'm a little disappointed in my TV selection.
I've been telling you for months that we should have HBO. That's
Okay, don't take his side. He's trying to
I
get in our
have been talking.
heads.
I've been talking to you
We're
for
gonna
months.
move into your fucking house, man. We're gonna put HBO there.
Yeah.
What house? I didn't really live there. I just pretended so I could get into your house.
He's been bamboozled.
And I have squatters' rights now.
Oh man, I can't believe this conversation's been 3 months. Oh, what a lovely meal you've prepared for me, grandson. Only I don't think I can eat it with these. Time to put in my ghost teeth.
I am the left molar.
Ooh, I am the right molar.
We said no ghost teeth. Come on, man.
I like it. They keep me company.
We have been with this family for 3 generations.
Okay, all right, ghost teeth. Look, we're just gonna have a conversation and a meal, and you just stay out of it. We have really important things to talk about. I just need to get a few things and then ask Grandpa and make sure it's all good. All right, Ghost?
You can trust them.
They've
They've kept all my family secrets.
Okay, it's just the talking. They just need to keep quiet. Because
One day you too will have
ghost teeth.
They're just telling you what their legacy is.
Right, but I'm just trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you that Dad and Mom are breaking up.
That is spooky. I mean, they're not wrong.
I'm just saying, they're both 50, 7 and they're getting divorced now? Like,
The dating game will be hard.
How will they get on the apps?
That's what I'm saying. They don't no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Grandpa.
I don't know. They might be better than me at dealing with this emotional baggage.
We carry trauma from 7 generations.
Okay, all right, okay. I'll play ball. Okay. So it's just weird. It's just like say it's weird that they're that age and they're getting divorced now instead of like when I was like, I don't know, in high school or something when maybe I didn't care because I was a teenager who was just rebellious and stuff and like.
I remember when I was a teenager and I had real teeth. Graham.
Yeah?
Why do you have these stupid ghost teeth? I'm just. I don't want to.
Shut it.
Because they're cool.
You think your grandmother would have gone for me with regular old chompers? She liked horror movies. And back then there was only one. It was Nosferatu.
I just don't know why they have to like hang around every time we eat and.
Oh, you don't like the ghost teeth?
No,
You don't. I'm hearing that you don't like the ghost teeth.
No, and I'm never.
You guys can chime up again.
Ooh.
And down. Well then.
When I have ghost teeth, I'm not gonna tell them what to do.
Oh, you're just gonna let the ghost teeth run your life?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any guidance from you.
Well, I was gonna curse you with the ghost teeth, but apparently you already knew they were coming, so you really kneecapped me there.
I read your diary. I know the curse is coming, and you know what? I'm fine with it because I just let people do what they want to do to me.
Shall we go curse his mouth now?
I think you'll like it. No, stay with me.
Hey, he's telling you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
What do you think, right, Molar? Should we abandon ship?
Maybe we should get a root canal. I don't know.
More ghost teeth. All right, who's up to bat? All right, we're ready. We're here.
I've been training all summer for this. I'm ready.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick your ass. Ready?
Fuck. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting the insult.
Who strikes at kickball? You suck.
Fuck.
I don't know what you're doing.
Thanks,
there.
Dad.
This is a championship, you loser!
Fuck. I know, it's the World Series of kickball. I forgot. Damn it. All right. You got this.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you
I
got this?
I fucking do.
All right.
I got it.
Well, we're gonna see.
Oh, shit.
Good catch.
You fucking got me out.
Yeah.
But I kicked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now what?
You're out!
Okay. Ow. Fine.
All right. We're gonna see what this motherfucker has going on.
Yeah.
All right, Fraulein. That's 2 outs.
Yeah, go on.
Shit!
Go on.
Really dramatic music starts playing.
Oh my God, it's him.
I'm ascended. I no longer fear other people on the field. I just don't imagine they're there. Or naked.
Okay.
I took an improv class. They teach me.
All right. This is gonna be fine. I'm gonna catch you.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not there.
What? I can't touch the ball anymore. You just cursed me. What's happening? do the slow-mo run around.
It's a home run! Somebody catch it!
It's kickball Jesus! Oh, you touched me. You ruined it. I haven't ascended.
Hey, that was pretty close though. I definitely was on the astral plane for a little while. Can you show me how you did that?
I mean, I took a speech class and little improv and stand-up.
So speech and improv and stand-up means you can astrally project other people out of their bodies? Because I want to do that to the people that I'm pitching to, so teach me your way.
You know what? You just need to imagine, I was a guy with a lot of fear, right? And I went to these classes, and there was other people with that kind of fear, and we just kept diminishing ourselves and diminishing ourselves and diminishing ourselves until we were nothing.
I want to be nothing.
And then you can do anything.
Show me your way. How can I?
The first step. Look at me. Ask me for a word.
Give me a word.
Bananas. They've already spoken to you, guys. You have a gift.
I'm in touch. Okay. I want to be diminished to nothing.
Lightning strikes her.
Oh, that wasn't part. That was part of it. That was just lightning.
Call it?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Second Saturday, right here at Stab. 7 days a week they got shows. Thanks for coming out. Stick around for WTF.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming out. That is Scene Kids. We do have one more show coming up in, well, it looks like it's about 12 and a half minutes. So if you want to hang out for that, that's Jesse Rivera, Nicole Eichenberg, and friends going through Dear Abby from the Ages and seeing what terrible advice was given back then. If you're done with us for the evening, thanks for coming out. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events, and hope to see you again sometime soon. For everybody else, hold on. Dear Abby WTF will be in about 12 minutes.
Touch it, bring it, babe.
almost a perfectly timed transition. There we go. That's even better. Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Dear Abby WTF. Please welcome already on stage Jesse Rivera and Nicole Eichenberg.
Hello? Yep.
Hello. These lights still always freak me out. It's
Yeah.
like, officer, I had one beer 4 hours ago. Honestly, like, Nicole, how the hell are you?
I'm good. I did imported comedy last night.
Oh, how was that?
It was kind of a trip. Okay, first of all, I'm not going to name names yet, but a local news outlet wanted to interview us, but they canceled because we weren't fobby enough for them. Yeah. So we had that, and then this part's a little funnier. So they had the order in which we were going up on the board, and I was like, oh cool, Alfonso has 10 minutes, I can go to the bathroom. And as I sit down on the seat, they call my name, because Derek forgot who was going next, and so I basically had to yank my pants up. Thankfully I hadn't started peeing yet, and basically ran from the bathroom to the green room to on stage.
Oh my God, and did they count that against your time?
I don't think so. I may have been one of the few people who didn't run the light last night, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How you been, Jesse?
I've been really good, actually. I always like want to complain about something because it's kind of like in my whining nature. But I start thinking, I'm like, I'm good. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. Like, I'm such an old man. I watch videos about collecting vinyl. And you know, a long time ago, I'm always dating and trying to find, my life partner or whatever. And they're like, well, if you really want to meet someone that's like you should like get a hobby, and then you'll meet someone that's got like common interests, Mm-hmm. And I got a hobby and I started collecting records, but you know what type of people collect records? Me. Every record store I've ever gone to, there's like 5 different variations of me. There's like, like the white me, like the Mexican me. There's like the younger me that I want to tell, hey, you should cut a lot of stuff out right now. There's like older me, but there's no like,
No female you yet?
There's no female me. There is not.
She's out there somewhere.
Yeah. I'm all right. I do okay. How are you?
It's been all right. I could also complain, but I'm tired of it. So.
Yeah. I think like the last 2 years have been nothing but, So at work, I don't let people use the word complain. I tell them that like they're like this person's complaining about this. I'm like, no, they are voicing a concern. It is not like what we see as a complaint is someone's concern.
Yeah.
And because like when we use the word complain, it like automatically like there's this like negative connotation to it. So best practice at work, when someone comes to you and say like, hey, I want to complain. No, you have a concern and we're going to address it. And it'll go a long way.
That's good.
That's my TED Talk.
Wise words. Is it time to bring out the guests?
All right. Wait, I want to say really quick that Winning Time on HBO Max was great. It was so good. And now I'm watching We Own the Night on HBO Max.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So. I started watching Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship on MTV, and that is a trip. It's like one person is a secret, and like no one in their life knows about this other person, and they figure out why. It's kind of like Catfish.
Oh, yeah. I miss Catfish.
Well, you have this show now.
All right, I loved Catfish. It was great, such a great show. But like, okay, let's talk about Catfish for a second. Like some of these people where you're like, come on, dude. Like,
yeah.
All right. I just wanted to say that. Yeah. All right. Well, let's bring up our guests. Well, we're gonna bring them up one at a time.
Sure. Did you want to go first, or?
Okay, I'll go first. But we're gonna go in alphabetical order. We have A and B. So, our first guest, I met her a long time ago doing improv, And then we actually she was in telenovela for like a week. She was in telenovela long enough to score a shirt. And then I've also seen her do stand-up comedy. I think she's super funny. She's super smart. And let's bring her up, Amy E. Nelson.
Thank you.
How are you, Amy?
I'm doing all right. How are you? It's a little too warm today, personally, but
Yeah, it was warm. Like the lobby was kind of warm, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, is it gonna be that hot all day, like the rest of the time?" But in here, it's pretty.
It's okay.
It feels
It's
great
all right.
in here, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels great. How you been?
I've been all right. Sorry about the telenovela thing. My dad died, so it was a little busy.
Wow, we could have worked that into the show.
Oh, I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
It was a little fresh.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all good. It's all good.
Your outfit is fire, by the way.
I'm sorry?
Your outfit is fire.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Her outfit is always fire.
Mm-hmm.
As
I knew we were streaming, so.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, so put the camera on her. Yeah. So are you familiar with our show? 'Cause
I am. We read not outdated, but old, classic even, because some of these are from the early 80s.
Vintage.
We read vintage questions that are seeking advice for life problems.
Yeah.
And then we make fun of them.
Was Dear Abby like way ahead of your time? Like, did you have to like look up like what is Dear Abby like?
No, I knew what Dear Abby was only because at the breakfast table I would hear scoffing from my mom sometimes, who was reading the letter. Like she's like, "This is ridiculous." So she had a very conservative Christian perspective on everything. So she didn't always like Dear Abby's advice.
No.
And then I'd be like, "Wait, what's that?" Yeah, so slightly familiar.
Right. So do you think your mom ever wrote into Dear Abby?
You know what? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. And like, she probably wrote into something like a little more like juicier. I'm sure there's like, I know there's Dear Abby and Ann Landers, but I'm sure there's other like Cosmo something like.
Oh yeah.
What do I do if it burns? You know, it's like,
Stop.
I know, right? I don't want to know that, Mom.
Stop. Make a list.
Check it twice.
Call them all. So, Dear Abby, have you ever been given, or have you ever given or received really bad advice? You guys are like, where's this going? Really bad advice.
Yes. So I at one point had a really cool car. It was a lifted Jeep Cherokee.
Nice.
And sometimes like the lights and everything would go out. Like the engine would still be running, but there wasn't a dash. There wasn't lights. So I took it to a mechanic and he fixed it. And then when I went to pick it up, he's like, "Oh yeah, like I didn't actually fix it. Like you just flick these fuses and like it'll like come on again. So like that's fine. Like anytime they go off, just pull over, flick the fuses, and you're fine." So yeah, that didn't go well. Of course, driving at night, I'm like, "Oh shit, I gotta pull over and like flick fuses." So and then I sold it, and I didn't tell them to flick the fuses, and I felt so bad. I wonder where they are now. Hopefully not 6 feet under.
They might not know where they are.
That's true. They might not know where they are. Absolutely.
I had a truck. I had an old Toyota Tacoma once, 82 Toyota Tacoma. It was canary yellow. My brother used to say it was piss yellow. It was canary yellow.
Those are different. Well, he's not hydrated.
Well, it depends on, yeah. Well, my first one in the morning is like, anyway. But then by about 8 o'clock, it's clear.
It smells like coffee, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it does. It does, yeah. What was I talking about?
You were talking about your piss-colored car.
And the lights would flicker. And I took it to the mechanic, and he was like, "No, it's not." And I'm like, "Well, it's the day." Like, we'll turn them on. But he was like, "Yeah." But all right. Well, thanks for being on the show.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Did you read over the letters?
I did read over the letters. I did.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
It's interesting how it'll be this very detailed, explanation of the situation, asking for advice, whatever, and then she'll say like 2 sentences of like, "Cool." It's just like,
go get them.
Like, how much do they pay you?
Right. I wonder how much. I wonder if she made a great living. Or her
I wonder if she was
still
even
doing
real.
it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her daughter's still doing it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. So let's bring up our second guest, Dr. Buddy Love, Buddy Dean. Yay! Yay,
Buddy double fisting.
Ooh.
Wow.
What flavors did you get?
It's that kind of show.
I let Jesse choose. He gave me lemon and blackberry.
It appears that Stab has a lot of lemon and blackberry, White Claw.
You're just doing your part.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing my part.
What's the best or worst advice you've ever gotten?
Oftentimes people tell me to cut my hair. That's the worst
Haters.
advice you can give me. That is my entire personality.
How you been? You been okay?
I've been okay is the best way to describe it. Yeah, I've been all right. I was expecting it to be super hot, so I brought like super short shorts. But then I remember the camera angle that Stab does have. So I'm just saying, be careful, the two of you.
I think I can actually see the shorts under your jeans.
Hey, don't call me out. Don't call me out. I had to throw something on over them. Do you know how hard it is to get skinny jeans over fancy boy shoes?
Oh, you can also take off the shoes, right? And then put on your pants. Is that?
I have to have somebody else tie them.
Oh.
There wasn't anybody else in the vehicle while I was doing. You know what? I'm getting judged already. I thought we were judging Dear Abby. We're coming after me.
We're judging everybody.
I didn't understand the logistics.
But I dressed appropriately, kissing
you.
up to the place we're at, wearing the Stab shirt. You can buy it at the store. Also, there are sweatshirts. I don't know why you would need a sweatshirt at this time of the year, but get one for a couple months from now. Plan ahead of time.
Yeah, I have a bunch of like every time I put a Stab sticker on something, I get confused as to like which way it's supposed to go. Is there a proper?
I mean,
This is the proper way.
That's the proper way.
Oh, damn it.
Are they all that way?
Bottle
Yes.
opener.
Is it
on.
consistent?
Wait, there's 2 bottle openers. Oh, that's confusing.
Is it
Double
consistent?
bottle openers?
Yeah, the top and the bottom. You see that? Those are both bottle openers. Actually, we could look at your shirt too.
Is
I think the other one's for
Is that
hooking
based
fish.
on an actual Swiss Army knife?
Somebody has a god mic who's not answering.
Let's ask the man behind the curtain.
All right. Enough about the.
Enough about the Stab logo. But buy the shirt.
Yeah, or the hoodie.
Or the hoodie. Both hoodies. There's 2 versions of it. Buy them both. And there's probably a hat still. Get that too.
There was only one hat. I think it's gone.
No.
I was gonna buy it.
Go buy the merch.
All right.
All right, should we get into these letters?
Should we?
I guess.
Let's talk about this.
Yes.
Look how professional you get to keep these.
Oh, see, Jesse got all professional. There is a cover sheet with information.
He went to the Microsoft Word template section and he was like, ooh, that one looks professional.
How dare you? It is Google Docs.
That makes sense.
How do you guys like that I stapled it this way?
I do like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for like right-handed folks.
Dude, I'm all about process improvement. Like that's me. Process improvement. I don't like the whole if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm like, no, if
Fix
it ain't
it.
broke, we could do it quicker and cheaper.
That's good advice.
Yeah. All right. So we've reached the portion of our show where we take turns reading the letters and then make fun of these people. Well, no, we don't make. Yeah, we do. So
Must
we're gonna
mock them.
We're gonna pretend like we're in grammar school. Would anybody like to read out loud first? So we're all gonna read. So if you hate reading, just get it over with.
I will read.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Letter 1. Dear Abby, couple's honeymoon plan draws unwanted feedback by Abigail Van Buren. Dear Abby, my fiance, Rowan, and I are getting married this year. It is my second marriage and his first. Rowan has a young son I'll call Sean from a previous relationship. I have a good relationship with Sean and expressed to Rowan that I'd love to include Sean in our honeymoon so we can have a proper first family vacation. Rowan's custody agreement states that no unmarried parties may live together when their child is present in the home. Rowan was enthusiastic about it since I'll finally be able to have a proper bonding time with Sean in a home environment overnight. But when I bring this up with anyone else, they say I'm selfish for wanting to play mom and include my soon-to-be stepson on a vacation that's supposed to be just for me and my fiance, even though he'd be the groom then. We want to share this time with his son and have a fun family vacation. Are we doing the wrong thing? Should we leave Sean out? Why, with so many different family dynamics, is wanting to include Rowan's son regarded as selfish? And then I read the next part too.
Yeah.
Unselfish in the South. You and Rowan should listen to your hearts instead of listening to unsolicited advice. Wanting to include Sean on the trip is the opposite of selfish. It is you and your fiance's privilege to decide.
I
Sticky.
Oh,
and that's it.
I think that is.
Buddy, what do you think?
I think that is the start. That vacation is the start to a lot of videos I watched during the pandemic.
Oh my god.
Like almost word for word.
Does everyone end up naked, buddy?
Yes. Every single time.
Oh, really?
Oh, stepmom.
So you're saying the stepmom's a bit too eager?
Stepmom got super popular during the pandemic, you guys. And stepmom here we didn't have the year for this one, but this was the 80s, right? All
like
of these were in the
83?
80s, right?
Yeah.
From what I remember reading, yeah. All of these were in the 80s. And, like, I don't know what her intentions were. But there's a time after the honeymoon when you can invite Sean that doesn't make anybody uncomfortable. But I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know why the honeymoon is the first part that you want to invite him to. Just because it's the first legal part you can invite him to, I get it, but I've also seen that video.
Yeah, and what's up with that? Like, the kid can't be around the...
If two people are living in sin, do you really want a child around that, Jesse? Is that what you want?
I guess not. I'm sorry.
I don't understand why they can't. Here's the thing. Early 80s, they didn't even have white noise machines, right? Like Sean is going to be hearing his his dad and stepmom fuck all the time because it's a honeymoon. Like,
I'm
why
saying, like,
is this a thing?
Why do you want to bring the kid to the Blink Fest?
Right.
And this assumes that they've been together for a little bit here because they're engaged, getting married. So she's been with this guy for long enough to get engaged and married and has not met Sean.
I think they
or
met. They just
under
haven't-
supervised.
They just haven't stayed the night.
Home environment overnight.
Okay, overnight. Oh, all right.
Have you seen that video
But
too? Or- Oh my god.
see, that's the overnight thing and the honeymoon thing. Now we're doubling back to that video that I saw. But the bigger problem is like
There's a bigger problem?
the advice is just poor.
It's just, and it's so brief.
Yeah, it's just so like
Like
cold.
She's just mailing it in.
That's like that is the template answer. Don't listen to other people. Just do whatever makes you happy. That's stupid.
Selfish is kind of the wrong word for it, I think. It's more just like creepy, too much, misplaced. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is too much. She's
But it's
trying
also
too
your
hard.
choice, stepmom.
Well, it is her second marriage. Well, no, it's his second, her first.
Her second.
Her second, his first. He had
so he had
Sean out of wedlock.
Ooh. Oh, but Sean can't hang out unless they're married? Oh, real hypocritical, mom. Wow, Sean's mom sounds like a
Let's
bitch.
get Sean's mom here.
Let's dissect Sean's mom for a second.
Okay, all right. Let's
Probably named Karen.
let's-
If we're gonna break it down.
let's go here. Did this marriage last, Amy?
I'm going to go with no because she started sleeping with her stepson.
I was just about to say I seen the end of that video too. Dad does not look so happy.
Oh, but don't they end up sharing? I think I saw that video too. Yeah.
There's that one.
I'm going to say they're still together, but Sean no longer speaks to either of them.
Yeah.
Sean's in therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what does Sean feel about being invited to honeymoon? Like, why aren't we thinking about poor Sean in this?
What are the chances Sean is a stand-up comic?
Currently, what are the chances when this was written that he was like 22?
Oh.
And she's like, "No, we got to take your son. Gotta take your son on the
That's
honeymoon."
right. We haven't even discussed how old Sean could be. Like, there's not an age that makes this appropriate.
No, I'm thinking Sean was like 17 and a half.
17 and a
she's
half.
like planning ahead.
Oh yeah, because they're getting married later too.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe he'll be 18 and it will be weird.
Again,
And that's why
circling back.
maybe that's why everyone was saying she's selfish. It's because she just wants to fuck Sean.
Yeah. She just wants the young bull.
All
She's
right. So we're gonna say they're divorced.
I'm sorry about that, Rowan.
All right. Are we done with that family?
I think so.
Yeah.
Great. Good luck to them.
Yeah. All right. Letter number 2. Buddy, would you like to read?
Okay, I really wanted to read that
Do you want to read a
last
different
one.
All right, no,
Yeah.
I'll read this one then.
Okay.
I'll read this one then. Okay. Or do you want to read this one, Nicole? Because is this yours?
It's one of mine, but if Buddy wants to read it, go forth, Buddy, and read.
Oh, did you want to read this one, Buddy?
I wanted to read the last one.
Buddy
Read
wants
the
to
last
read the
one? Okay, I'll read this one.
So you're reading this one. Okay.
Perfect.
Dear Abby, my mother died from lung cancer. Why must people ask if she smoked? Last year, my mother passed away after a 15-year battle with lung cancer. When I tell people she died, I am not bothered if they ask what she died from. However, more often than not, when they learn she died of lung cancer, they proceed to ask me if she ever smoked. It's so upsetting. Why would they ask this? Because she got what she deserved if she did? Without answering their rude question, I explained that my mother had a rare, slow-growing type of cancer that afflicts non-smokers, which is true. Am I overreacting to this insensitive question, or is there something I'm missing? And is there a better way to answer so that people realize it doesn't matter? P.S. I would normally call my mom with questions like this, signed, motherless daughter. This is actually one where there's a long answer, and I give Abby credit for pulling it together. Dear Motherless, please accept... To be fair, she signed it motherless daughter.
Like, she started it.
Yeah. Please accept my deepest sympathy for the loss of your mother.
Yeah.
People ask this question for a variety of reasons. Curiosity is one of them. However, I think there's also an element of fear involved. Was this the death of an innocent, or did the person do something to bring it on? Because lung cancer is linked so strongly to smoking and secondhand smoke, people often forget that non-smokers can get it, including individuals who work around asbestos. While I understand why you'd be especially sensitive to the question, I think you should answer it honestly. If you do, you might educate the asker. I can't guarantee that your mother would advise you to do it, but from my heart, I suggest you do.
Oh, man.
This kind of reminds me of like how like in the past year when you hear somebody died of COVID, you're like, were they vaccinated?
Yeah. To me, it seems like the asker is super sensitive because her mom was a smoker, is what it seems like.
Yeah, she...
How dare you ask the thing that's most common about this disease? Like, oh, sorry.
No, this one's rough, you guys. You guys chose one that is very like sad, and there's no like way to make fun of your dead mom.
Yeah.
But I do love that she calls herself Jesse. What the fuck, man?
Oh, because
he's dead. Just kidding.
It's done now. Yeah.
All right,
It's all
we're
right.
now doing the lights out version of Dear Abby WTF.
Dear Abby, in the dark.
Okay, seriously, I have a ring light in my purse if anybody wants to borrow
No,
it.
I look good in this light. I look good in any light, if we're being honest. This is wild. Okay, so...
Wait, please tell me you can explain why the lights went out.
No.
It was
Exactly.
Her mom could hear her.
She calls herself motherless daughter, and then like, that's my dead mom. Like, she's coming back. She was turning the lights off. She's like, buddy, don't make this joke. But I'm just saying, she called herself motherless daughter, and then Dear Abby just hit her with a Dear Motherless. Just so you know, double your mom's dead.
Because she could have done Dear Daughter.
Yeah,
right?
Dear
She
daughter.
could've chosen
Anything. Dear Mrs. Daughter. Anything here. I do have to say that Nicole is right in that in this instance she has a answer that is applicable and also correct. Like, it's not just phoning it in. However, whether or not your mom died of lung cancer because she smoked or not, it doesn't matter. If people annoy you with the answer, say something rude all the time. Anytime people ask me, I just tell them my mom died in Nam, even though she died last year. They don't need to know the logistics of it.
Sure.
If they bother you, just fucking tell them a story. But if you want to, yeah, educating people is really nice. That's always a good thing, I guess. Education is a good thing.
So did her mom smoke?
Yes. She had to have.
If she smoked weed, she'd still be around, but government doesn't want you to know that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't think she smoked. I mean, there are types of lung cancer that don't affect smokers, but I think it is like anytime anything happens, like Jesse nailed it right on the head. Like anytime in the last 2 years, if anyone's dead, it's like, oh, was it COVID? And did they get vaccinated?
And people need to
Because if not, it's their fault.
They need to mind their own business though, because like seriously, like what's the first thing you're gonna say to a grieving person? It's like, I'm so sorry, or like, did your mom smoke?
Right.
It's kind of bitchy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and there we go.
See?
They don't like this conversation.
Overheating, maybe? I do look really sexy, so that could be it. If Jesse just needs to stand in the back with his phone light, we can get that going.
All right. Are we moving on from dead moms?
Let's move on from dead moms.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Buddy wants to do number 4, so I will read number 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Letter number 3. Oh, look, here's where I made the mistake, and I found a Ann Landers letter instead of a Dear Abby letter. But we're going to do it
Aren't the
anyway, because
last
it's the
two
same
Ann
stuff.
Landers? No?
No, they're Dear Abby.
Okay.
They're different, yeah. It's Dear Abby. Not
No, I know. I thought
not
the
Dear
last
Annie.
2 were Dear Ann. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they?
Never
We
mind.
can also just cross that out and put Abby in.
Yeah, I thought about that,
That's
but
fine. Who cares?
I was like, okay. So this letter's from 1983. Dear Abby, I never thought I never thought I would credit herpes with giving new life to my marriage, but it did. Here's my story. My husband has been a trucker for 7 years. We have 2 small children. Oh my gosh. I suspect he has cheated on me, but I don't want a divorce. I know he loves me and I love him, but time and space have made us strangers. I am cold and unresponsive in bed. Recently, a friend of ours, also a trucker, caught herpes from his girlfriend on a regular layover. He gave it to his unsuspecting wife. When the doctor told her she had when the doctor told her what she had, she went crazy. That night, while he was asleep, she beat his head in with a tire wrench. He is in the hospital with a fractured skull. The guy filed charges and his wife is in jail. She may have to go to a mental hospital because she keeps telling everyone she is sorry she didn't kill him. Ever since that happened, my trucker treats me like a piece of Dresden china. He calls me every night when he's on the road, and I'm sure he'll be completely faithful from now on. Signed, Something Good from Something Bad. Dear Something, the fear of genital herpes certainly has had a chilling effect on the one-night stand. Thanks for a new twist.
End of advice.
Well,
oh, there's a couple of things here. Where does everybody?
I think Anne's a little like, this is her admitting she's like, I've had too many one night stands. Like, this is eye opening. You're telling me that I can get herpes from this? That feels more like a confession from her. But yeah, this is a spicy one.
It's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
The tire wrench.
There's a lot to unpack here. Amy, what do you got?
Yeah, if you're gonna cheat on somebody, wrap it up. I mean, that's at least helps a little bit, right?
Yeah. Also, her enthusiasm that because of this silly story that her husband's going to be very faithful is really cute. Really cute.
She's like, he won't cheat on me anymore.
He calls me every night. He can also put it on mute.
Yeah, like he's calling you and also sending dick pics to so many people who have not asked for them.
Wait, they didn't have dick pics.
They didn't have dick pics.
It would have been a dick Polaroid.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Like a drawing on a postcard or something.
I mean, he's a trucker, so in the 80s, I mean, they still do, but in the 80s, very known that truck stops were just filled with prostitutes. So this guy was not faithful to her, and I just love her enthusiasm. She's like, he read one story where one guy who cheated got fucked up, and now he's never going to do it again. And in reality, he's sitting there going, as long as I tell her I'm not cheating, she will definitely believe that I am not cheating.
It was a friend of theirs, so it's
Yeah.
a little closer. Like maybe they saw the genital herpes or something, and they were like, "Oh my god."
It's close to home, yeah. I don't know.
This is.
Yeah, we'll just
Nicole
go.
just travels with an old
Spotlight.
Yes.
You don't have one of those?
Not in my pocket.
$12 from Target or Walmart, bud.
Did it not come in handy?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow.
Absolutely. But yeah, this one's hilarious because just the advice is so short and not even to her. It's not even about her story at all. Gives no reference to her story. She's just like, the pure genital herpes has really made a one-night stand different. You know what I'm saying? That's horrendous.
It's almost just like a thumbs up sort of response. Like
It's just like,
cool,
wow,
good story.
you're right. That is fucked.
What about the poor girl that's in a mental hospital for?
I mean, it might have been worth it.
Also, let's give it up for her for like admitting that it's okay. Like, I wish I would have finished the job. This motherfucker's lucky I only had a crowbar. This motherfucker's lucky I didn't have that hatchet.
I feel like this is the origin of Kathy Bates' character in Misery, honestly.
Right? Castle Rock is a trucking town.
It is now.
Oh man.
Cheating's bad, kids.
Cheating's bad.
It is.
Yeah. Are we done with the trucker and herpes?
Yeah.
Are we ever? Really
Are we
done?
ever done
Are we
with
ever really
herpes?
done with herpes?
I don't know.
Wait, is there anything that the wife could do to make her husband not cheat? Like, is there? It's not really her problem, is it?
No.
No. All right.
She was
stupid
cold
question.
enough.
What advice would you give in this situation? I think maybe Dear Ann had it together and just be like, yeah, this is a terrifying time to be dating people with genital herpes. But like, what advice do you give somebody who's so blindly dumb? Like, anything? Nothing?
Also,
Yeah.
wrap it up with your husband. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Answer that with a PSA about like, yeah, genital herpes are crazy, right?
The more you know.
The more you know.
It's like shingles, but on your dick.
Dick shingles.
Dingles for sure.
Dingles!
It wasn't that bad. Look, come on.
The fade out on Dingles was perfect. Oh, we love it. We love genital herpes.
We're gonna move on from genital herpes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Buddy.
If I have to read in the dark, I can. Letter 4 is from 1981, and this is Dear Ann Landers. I told you guys the last two were Dear Ann Landers. Oh my gosh. Yes. I read beforehand. I did my research. As I write this letter, I'm wearing a skirt and blouse, silk underwear, a wig, makeup, and high heels. Oh, did I write this 30 minutes ago? I'm a 30-year-old male, happily married, and a father of 2 children. I've never had a homosexual relationship in my life, and I have no urge to engage in one. Just enjoy wearing women's clothes. When dressed as a woman, I'm completely relaxed and totally at ease. Also, the feminine side of my personality emerges. As a woman, I do things many women might do: straighten the house, cook, go to the supermarket, or shopping for my feminine attire. My wardrobe is extensive, but not gaudy. Mostly skirts and blouses, dresses, underwears, and high heels. I sleep in male pajamas. My wife understands my needs and expresses my feminine feelings. My need to express my feminine feelings. We spend a lot of time together as 2 girlfriends, shopping, chatting, etc. I pass easily and do not worry about detection. The children are usually asleep when I come home, so there is no problem there. But as they get older and stay up later, I would like to know how to explain to them that Daddy likes to wear women's clothes. Essential answer is all I want. Not asking for your approval. RP. Dear RP, stay in the closet as long as possible where your children are concerned. I see no useful purpose that could be served by sharing this information with them. It would only confuse the kids and possibly encourage them, if they are boys, to imitate Daddy. This you don't need, and they don't either.
This may be the worst of any advice I've ever heard.
I wanted to read this one so badly. This one is so fucking terrible.
The 80s were really oppressive.
First of all, I'll get to her fucking response in a second. But the letter, like, how are you going to be homophobic, misogynistic, and also be like, I like to dress as a lady, and be a lady. But I ain't into that homo shit. Like, come on. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Like, I know it was the 80s, but like free love was just a couple of years before this, and you're just like, no, fuck it. I'm a man, but also I'm a lady, but also none of that gay shit. Jesus Christ. And also, ladies love to cook and shop and clean. That's all they do.
I was going to say, straightening the house, cooking, and going to the supermarket are like 3 of my favorite things.
Those are literally what I do while listening to Missy Elliott in my booty shorts every Saturday. You, sir, are a jerk off. And I hope you buy underwear that is too small for you and it cuts off circulation to your dick so you don't have any more children to fucking upset when they become older and they realize not that daddy likes to wear ladies' clothes, but that daddy's a little bit of an asshole. And he hates mom.
What do you think his kids grew up to do?
Oh my God. Jesse, do you think that
improv?
Do you think that every comic's origin story is something traumatic?
Yes.
Have you hung out with us?
Yeah.
What if one became a psychologist and one became a pastor?
Right? No.
Like further the
For my headcanon, I just hope that they're like gay activists or like women's rights activists right now.
Yeah.
Like they're just really upsetting pops. Fuck that guy. And then the response. Can we get to the response?
Go for it.
This is so like this makes retroactively her response to the last one seem even colder and shittier. Stay in the closet. Don't bother your kids with that. You don't want to make them queer with your little weird activities. Like she says,
you don't want to support their self-expression.
at no point in her response is she like, you know what? It's cool to do whatever makes you happy. And you know what? I hope that if you do show your kids that you explain to them that, you know, it's okay to dress and feel however the fuck you want. No, she's like, hey, don't be homo in front of your kids, weirdo. She took his weirdness and like extended it to like, no, I'm going to get even more fucked. There's no advice there other than like, hey, don't show kids that gay's okay. Like, hey, that's weird. What you're doing is weird. All she said.
I hope both his sons are drag queens now.
Oh, me too.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. This.
I learned it from you, Dad. And now I make money every weekend.
I just hope that he has like the most proper job ever, and they like found a picture of him and fired his ass, and now he's living off of his damn kids who are rich and millionaires because they decided not to be pieces of shit. And can fuck off. And sucks. What advice has she given tonight? Man, herpes are bad, and also don't be gay around your kids.
She wasn't terrible to the lady whose mom probably smoked.
Was that?
That was not Ann.
Abby.
That was Abby.
The first two were Abby, and Abby actually gives advice. Ann's just like, hey, herpes is a wild ride, am I right? And also, it's really weird that dudes be wearing chicks' clothes. What the fuck is this? These aren't advice.
Who do you think was the crazy sister out of Ann Landers and Dear Abby?
Were they actually sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, this. Oh, who was the younger sister? Definitely.
I think definitely like Abby was the favorite.
Yeah.
Ann was like the Marsha.
Yeah, maybe she gives shitty advice to try to make controversy and be popular or something.
She's probably drunk when she writes it.
They're both drunk when they write it. It was
She's
the
like
80s.
drunk
They're on
thinking,
cocaine.
I can't be Abby. Wow, this is just terrible
And like,
advice.
I don't think Anne's pieces of advice actually helped anybody, right? People are reading this with their morning coffee. Like, this isn't actually helping anyone. They're like, oh, I shouldn't be gay in front of my kids.
Old whites
How
are
about you live
like,
your life?
maybe I will stop wearing women's underwear around Johnny.
I was just about to let him help.
I was just about to buy him a pair of his own panties. Jesus, this is the worst. But I love his like final like 2 sentences here. A sensible answer is all I want. I'm not asking for your approval. At least he's like confident in himself.
That's true.
But also, fuck him.
Did you guys, maybe you guys might be too young for this, but when I was reading this, I just pictured the Freddie Mercury and Queen's "I Want to Break Free" video. Have you guys ever seen that? Watch it tonight. It's he's dressed in drag.
Yes.
Cleaning the house.
Yes,
And
like-
MTV
He's vacuuming? Is
He's
that what-
vacuuming, and
okay.
MTV wouldn't play it.
Yeah.
Oh. Kids
Yeah.
can't have that. Kids
Yeah,
can't
MTV
see
wouldn't play that video.
vacuuming.
That was one of the banned videos.
Freddie Mercury looks sexy at any gender, but what's wild is like this whole question and answer managed to be everything that's wrong with like fucking terrible parents and also terrible advice. Like Dear Abby, at least in that second one, she really hit home. She was like, hey man, cancer sucks. Try to educate people. That's like a shitty thing that happens, you know. People are just curious, you know. She really explained away dumbasses. But in this one, Anne's just like, hey, stay in the closet. Like, you say you're not homo, but you're dressing like a girl, so we get it, dude. And also, keep that away from your kids, especially if they're dudes. You don't want them also being a freak like their dad. Like, you do not want them to encourage them to imitate daddy. Wow. They are definitely using the word daddy in a different context these days. Definitely.
I'm also surprised that this guy wrote in to get a woman's advice, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
He's hoping Anne is Andrew in a dress.
I haven't closed the photo. Oh, all right. Well, I think we reached the end of our show, folks.
Time for plugs.
Time for plugs.
Time for plugs.
Oh, time for plugs.
All right.
Oh. You know what? I'm back here on Thursday night doing Sharon's.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday?
Yes.
Tuesday. I'm on that too. It's Tuesday.
Oh.
It's Tuesday.
Darn it.
They took
All right,
one of
well-
the two Tuesdays for.
Well, I'm here on Tuesday night with Sharon's What's So Funny About Poetry?
Yes.
Is that what
Yes.
it's called? Yeah.
No question mark though.
Oh, no question mark. Yeah.
Oh, no, I take it back. There is a question mark. Ignore me.
And I don't know what else I've got going on right now. Just that's it.
Follow Backyard Funnies for Jesse too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yay.
thanks, buddy. Follow Backyard Funnies. We'll be back. Backyard Funnies will be back June 25th with Morgan Anderson headlining, Colin Castanedos. Who else did I say, buddy?
You said that you have a wonderful host of Ashley Monique.
Ashley Monique
Artie
is
Valenzuela is going to be there. D-Rock. And we're missing one other person, but it's going to be an amazing lineup. Always is.
Yeah.
Jesse brings it
It's a lot
every
of
time.
fun. It's a show in my backyard. This one's gonna be a twist. We're gonna have it in the front yard.
Ooh. Getting the neighborhood kids and the ice cream man involved.
Yeah.
That's how we like to see it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's BYOB. That's a
Yeah,
lot of fun.
BYOB. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun show. You guys should check it out for
Yeah.
sure.
You guys should come.
Nice. And what do you actually have going on for yourself, buddy?
Oh, me? Every second and fourth Wednesday, you can catch me here doing the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. This next one, I'll be in LA, so we have a guest host of Jess Roberts, who hosts the No Boys Allowed show here, which will be next Saturday. Go check that out every third Saturday. Hell yeah. It's awesome as fuck. You can also catch me on a bunch of things. June 4th, please check out my socials, Just Buddy Comedy. I'm doing another Dr. Buddy Love show live. All ticket sales this time, not half skis. All ticket sales will be going to Planned Parenthood. We partner with Planned Parenthood. I'm so excited. We're going to have, from the Bay Area, Drea Myers come out, and also a show favorite of mine, Maddie Nishimi, who is just a wonderful person. I'm so excited for it. Please check it out. Also, please donate to Planned Parenthood right now.
Woo!
Very nice.
Amy, what you got going on?
Oh, I do improv around. I also do some stand-up open mics and stuff. But yeah, I actually have 2 improv shows next week at the Comedy Spot. One on Wednesday at 8, and then one Friday at 9. Trash Movie Improv, where they show bad movie clips, and then we
That show's
do
hilarious.
improv scenes based off of them. That one's a lot of fun. Producer Alex Shoemaker. Yeah, so those are fun. If you like improv, check those out.
Nice. I am going to be on that, I believe it's 8:30 on Tuesday's show that Sharon is hosting here. There's Willie Listen on Friday that I co-host. I also co-host the Doctor... What was
I'm on Willie Listen.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
being on.
Jesse's on Willie Listen.
Yay.
I got
And
shows all next week.
yeah, and yeah,
You need an assistant.
yes. I also co-host the Dr. Dunning and Mr. Kruger podcast out of here, where we discuss conspiracy theories and the fools who believe them. You can find me at Nicole is Just Okay on most social media platforms. I also have Pride stickers, and I will be giving them away right now.
Very nice.
Yeah, we have really cool stickers.
That's all I got.
Yes.
Anything else, Jesse?
That's it.
Yay.
Check out Stab. Also,
Yes.
follow Stab on twitch.tv/stabcomedy. You can also subscribe. Also, Venmo and Patreon. Also, buy the t-shirt.
Yay.
Buddy's moving those shirts, man.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm a shill, baby.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having me.
That is our evening. I get to figure out what the fuck is going on with the light board. You guys get to go and do whatever is going to be the rest of your night. Maybe sleep. That sounds like fun. But either way, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events, what we got going on around here. Let's see if there's somewhere that we can send you guys, the remaining online audience. That's who I'm talking to now. How about there's a local DJ. Let's go to It's Kayla. Hold on for the raid. I'll see you guys back here on Monday.